Yes, ladies and gents, welcome back to the Red Corner podcast with Ross. I hope everyone's well this evening. Thank you very much for joining us here tonight. We've got Danny Moyer and Mark Rubik are going to be on fighting on the Prospects show, Newcastle, Walkerdome, 8th of June for the Bkfc. It's only 4 weeks away. Can't wait. Ice Cold says hi, hello. Hope you're well. Also coming up, we've got coming up, Street Beefs is coming up as well. That's going to be in the northeast in concert. That's the 6th of July. We've got Roxbury Promotions happening at the end of this month. That's happening down in Bradford, Bare Knuckle, Hybrid Boxing, YouTube Wars. There's going to be some big news coming from them soon too. And the WBKB, we've got some big news coming from there as well. That should be coming out in the next couple of weeks, so stay tuned for that one. But we're here to talk about the Bkfc. And like I say, I appreciate you all being here. Let's just bring the lads on, shall we? It's the first time they've done a podcast, so it's going to be it's a privilege to have them on, to be there first. Pop the podcast cherry as such. Let's see the Danny Moyer, Mark, everyone. How are you, lads?
Hello. How are you doing?
All good, all good. I was saying they're only 4 weeks away. It's not too long at all, is it?
Yeah, it's getting exciting now.
When most fighters get nervous. When does it kind of kick in for you, or is it not until close to the time?
Probably about now, to be fair. 4 or 5 weeks out, start feeling it, to be fair. Start feeling excited, a bit nervous. And then last week, start relaxing.
You get them feelings, don't you? But then it's just overcoming it, isn't it? And then getting down to business.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. How's camp been for you both? Mark, do you want to go first with that one?
Yeah, my camp's been fine. It's been bang on, to be fair. I've had I've been sparring with James Lilly. I'm sparring with Anthony Holmes tomorrow, so I'm sparring with some good top level people. So can't wait, really, man. I just want to get in there and just show everybody what it's about,
Yeah, definitely. And you're fighting Omar. I don't really know much about this guy.
I sparred with him on the tryouts when I went up to Middlesbrough. Yeah.
Good stuff. I might have some footage of him somewhere then, no doubt. But yeah, I mean, great. Like you said, James Lilly, Anthony Holmes, two top guys.
Yeah, that's it. And I think, like they always say, iron sharpens iron. If you're training with the good quality people, then it's going to bring you on. It can leaps and bounds. So yeah.
Excellent. What about yourself, Danny? How's camp gone for you so far?
Yeah, really good. In a busy bit at the minute. So flat out really, 6 days a week. Yeah, just learning, picking up new skills, getting the sharpness in, and just hitting things as much as I can. Focusing on my opponent on June 8th.
Yeah. Do you do like late night training, kind of used to that you're going to be fighting, or do you do a lot of your training on a morning and an afternoon?
I train at night mostly.
You see, I sometimes I train 3 times a day. Sometimes I start to train twice, but most of the time it's early about 5:30 in the morning, and then 7 o'clock at night. Yeah.
Yeah, I always find it interesting because obviously you peak at a certain time and things like that, and getting that peak right is really important, isn't it? So like fighting,
yeah, definitely.
It's like when Big Mick Terrell went over to America. He was, at least I think it was like 2 weeks before he started living on, the American time zone for where he was going, so he could get used to it before he even gone out there.
I see preparation's key as well, isn't it? Especially in that when you sleep. Your recovery gets involved. You've got to have the right recovery to be able to perform at the top. I mean, and a good performance. So.
Yeah. And Danny, you've got John Fergo. John's been around for a bit. He's fought over at Gronda. He's fought in the Bkfc.
He's a tough guy. Yeah, I've looked into him a lot. Obviously, yeah. He's an experienced boxer, very technical, very quick. And yeah, his movement's good, and he's good defensively as well. So yeah, it'd be a good fight.
Yeah, obviously he was last out against Danny Mitchell when Danny Mitchell made his debut. But you know, this isn't your first bare knuckle as well. You've been around a little bit.
No, it's not. No.
Do you want to tell us a little bit about your background in bare knuckle?
I started, I think, July last year. I've done 6 bare knuckles since. Finished all my opponents, mostly first rounds. And yeah, that's it. This will be my 7th one in June.
I think you fought on YouTube Wars as well.
Yeah, YouTube Wars twice, Olympus twice, Rock Solid Promotions once, and then Bad Tip Bone was my most recent.
So what's your fighting background then? Have you got a discipline behind you? Boxing?
No, not really. No, just a bit of a rough lad being younger. I've always done bits and bats of training, but I was doing more Thai boxing. But it's a lot harder to get into really where I am. So I've seen all the bare knuckle fights going on Facebook and YouTube, so I decided to jump in.
Just games, fuck, eh?
Yeah, I just did it for buzz at first, and it's gone well, so loving it now.
Excellent. Brilliant, my mate. And onto the big stage, you know, onto the Bkfc. Doesn't get much bigger,
that's it. Yeah, it doesn't get any bigger, does it? So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. Can't wait.
And I know Simon's been a big help towards you. Simon Kirk's been a big help towards you. From
He has, yeah. He's spot on his Simon. He helps me out a lot. He does, and I always go to YouTube Wars to watch as well. It's always a good show.
It is. Your background then?
So when I was younger, I did MMA. I 8 and 1 at MMA, and then boys and boys, I ended up going and getting drunk and stuff like that. You know, kind of fobbed it off, and then I got back about 2 years ago. Started boxing. I was gonna go to the bare knuckles straight away, but then I kind of fell in love with the boxing. So I thought, right, I'll see how this works out. So I went, got a couple of license titles, and then I thought, too good for these. I want to go up. So I went and turned pro, but then that just didn't work out for me. Timing wasn't right. So I had a few fights cancelled as well. So yeah, at Christmas time, I had a bit of time off, got my head together after Christmas, and thought, right then, let's get on the big stage. Let's start, you know what I mean, put a statement and get my name out there on the big stage, really.
Yeah, it's unbelievable, isn't it? Like the way this sport's growing, and you know, like some McGregor coming into it and taking that ownership and things like that. It's getting bigger and bigger.
I got into it at the right time, didn't
I? Yeah, I think it's going to go off in it next year or so.
Definitely.
I can't wait. Only 4 weeks away, like I say. I haven't done it yet, but I will. I'll put your Instagram links in the description box after when we finish this, so people can come over to you guys, give you a follow. They can get the tickets through you as well. Dan, do you want to give us what your Instagram is?
It's Moya at Moya Danny is.
Yeah. And Mark, do you want to give us yours too?
It's Mark Grubik, Bkfc. I think that's it.
That's the one.
Mark Grubik,
that's
BKFC.
The one. Like I say, go over and get the trophy because it helps give them a payday. And give them a follow as well. Watch their journey into what happens next. Danny, how do you see your fight going with John?
First round finish.
Is that because that's just what you do, like you were saying before, like all your fights?
Yeah, I think I'll catch him with a couple of big shots, and yeah, that's my plan anyway. Get out early, don't get overtime.
Mark, your plan against Omar, how do you see it going?
I reckon second round. I think I'll just warm up into it, you know, get the rhythm, and then I'll feel my footwork, the speed, timing, all that. I'll just take over, and I think second round finish, I reckon.
Yeah. What's the best bit of advice the likes of James Lilly's given you so far then?
Well, we did basically just every punch doesn't have to be as hard as possible, you know. It takes a toll, each punch takes a toll, so I mean, just relax and just have fun with it, really. And yeah, we had it was a nice little sparring session we had. So yeah.
Yeah, some guy. I mean, his last fight against Franco Tonali, how he got up from that shot. I've had him on the podcast since then, and like he doesn't know how he got up himself.
Yeah, he's such a nice lad. Such a nice kid.
Unbelievable. Yeah.
Yeah.
And being on this card as well, I mean, this card's stacked, isn't it? You know, you've got the likes of Danny Christie on there, and
I know, yeah.
You know, many other fighters.
So it's the time to make a statement, as I say, and show everybody what it's about.
Where do you see yourself kind of going in the sport then?
Well, I want to the top. I want titles. I want that lightweight title, definitely. So I put my head down and graft and let the work. I mean, the hard work I put in. That show everybody that I'm supposed to be where I'm supposed to be, and I'm just all I want really is I want to go to America as well. You see, I want to fight over there. I want to be the champ. So yeah.
Yeah, so I want to fight in America. That's what I'd like to do.
Yeah, I think that's all the English guys, all the UK guys, they all kind of have that dream of getting over there and things, and hopefully it'll happen more often, especially now, you know, like I say, with McGregor being involved and things like that, and Europe now open as well. The chance to go and fight in Europe as well is going to be more available too. Just going to look at that comment. This main card, Gary Slater, be interesting. He can move for a big lad. He is Gary Slater. You know, he's the youngest heavyweight on the card, fighting against Big Rob Cunningham. And I think Gary will be on the podcast on Tuesday, so watch out for that one. Have you got any sponsors, teammates, gyms that you want to give a shout out to?
Vanity Scaffolding, Scarborough Paints and Panels, Phoenix Fitness helped me out with my fitness a lot, and T&M Plastering and Limeworks.
I'd like I say, a big thank you to Yorkshire Gladiator Gym down there, lads. Help me out as much as I can. Like to say, big shout out to ZMR Racing, Nels Roars, Headspace, Mixology. Do you know what I mean? Polar Eating. If none of these guys supported me, do you know what I mean? I won't have the chance to do what I want to do. So I'm very grateful for all the support.
Yeah, amazing. And if anyone's interested, I'm sure you're open to sponsorships as well. You know, like I say, go over to their Instagram and hit them up. Then help the lads support the journey. Lads, it's been brilliant. Thank you very much for coming on, both of you. And I look forward to seeing you down there. Just come back on again anytime you want. The pleasure to have you both. Appreciate it.
You're going to see fireworks. I'm telling you now. You're going to
love everywhere.
What you're going to see. Yeah.
Can't wait, lads. Nice one. Appreciate it. I'll speak to you soon. Yeah.
Cheers. See you later.
Take it easy.
See you later, bud.
Danny Moyer, Mark Rubik there, ladies and gents. Top lads. Can't wait to see them perform. It's going to be some night. Like I say, go over to their Instagram, get your tickets through the fighters, your favourite fighters. Help give the lads a payday. Ice Cold, thank you very much for reading the comments there. And like I say, watch out on Tuesday for Gary Slater. He's going to be in the red corner. And I'll speak to you all later. Thank you. Oh, big shout out to Cloud Competitions. That way. Cloud Competitions, the podcast sponsor. Go over there, check them out. They've got a competition running at the moment. It's 0 entry. Zero, it doesn't cost you anything for the entry, but you can win £500, and they've got loads of other amazing competitions as well. So make sure you go and hit them up. And Violent Gentlemen for supplying us with these polo shirts, appreciate it. Right, speak to you later.